guys! So for those that don't know me, hi! I am brand new to planted tanks. And of course, I thought, what better way to learn how to plant an aquarium than to jump straight into a scape-off. That is right, friends. I am officially entering a scape-off competition with Will, the Hobbyist Fishkeeper. And oh my gosh, I am so nervous. So let me just lay it out for you. Yes, I don't really know what I'm doing. Yes, I haven't really done a lot of planted tanks before. And yes, I'm pretty new to YouTube and all of this in general, but don't let that make you lose confidence in me. I feel it in my soul that I can do this, you know? So Will challenged me to this tank off, and I thought it was a great idea, so of course I had to accept. So the rules were just this. We each had to get a 5-gallon tank and make a planted scape. That's it. After that, it's a free-for-all. We don't have the same 5-gallon tank because it is kind of hard for us to get the same tanks and materials because I am in America and he is in the UK, but I still think it's going to be a great comparison. So it has been amazing to get the chance to collaborate with someone so far away. And that's the great thing about aquarium keeping, right? Is it brings people together from all over the world, and I find that so amazing. After that, we're going to stock the tanks. Just wait and see. So we are both going to be releasing our videos today with the same titles and tags and links to each other's videos. That you guys can decide who did it best. I mean, come on. Come on. Your opportunity to either make my fish keeping career or totally destroy me. Anyway, I have nothing but respect for Will. I think he's a great guy and a great aquarium keeper. I'm a big fan of his channel, quite honestly. But you gotta do what you gotta do when somebody calls you out. So I'm here to compete. I am here to take you down, Will, the Hobbyist Fishkeeper. It's a tank off. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys now how I made my planted tankscape. I hope that you guys really enjoy it, like really enjoy it. And now's a good time to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't. Like this video if you like my tank, and comment down below what you think I did well or what you think I could work on. I know there's probably a lot, so please be nice about it. Of course, I'm always so happy to have all of you, my wonderful friends, and yeah, I'm going to show you my tank now. Because it's a tank off, baby. So I unboxed my brand new tank a while ago, just so I could get the filter media cycling, even though I wasn't going to scape the tank for a little bit. Basically it came with a lid, a light, a filter, and a divider that I did not use. If it looks familiar, it is because it is the same tank that I have my white Beta Moby in. The soil I was using is Shrimp King planting soil like I showed you in a previous video, and the stone I chose to use was cerulean stone because I love the white marbled look of it. I really love using these natural materials because no two materials are the same, and I got to hand choose everything. I also chose a piece of red spiderwood as a centerpiece. Now I did soak it just in case it released any tannins, but I don't think I needed to. So I started with the substrate, and I poured a generous layer because that is what all my plants are going to be anchored into and growing out of. I just took my hand and tried to smooth it into a nice even layer. Then I started placing my stones about where I thought I would like them to be. Looking back, one of the things that was kind of difficult with this scape is I chose materials that were almost too big for the space I was working in, so I didn't have a lot of choices with how I wanted to place things. After that, I started rearranging where I wanted to put plants, starting with an Anubias. It was a taller plant, so I ended up placing it in the back behind the smaller cerulean stone. There's another shorter Anubias I placed in the back as well. After that, I messed around with maybe putting a cardinal plant on the actual piece of wood, but it didn't really look that natural. And I ended up taking the wood out so that I would have more room to plant bush plants around the stones as well. The cardinal plant I didn't really know what to do with, so I ended up sort of sticking it towards the front of the tank because it was a shorter carpet plant that I hope eventually will take off and cover the whole bottom.
After that, I took some black aquarium gravel and just sort of laid it over top of the soil to keep everything from kicking up dust and to give it a more varied and natural appearance. After that, I started filling it up with water, being careful to pour on top of my hardscape so that I didn't ruin my scape. This was kind of a stopping point for me where I wasn't really sure where to go. I knew that it was missing something in the back, and unfortunately some of the plants towards the front started to die, and I knew I would have to replace them. So I picked up a couple more plants like this Amazon and another fern. And this is what the tank looked like with those plants added. I was overall really happy. I thought it looked pretty full, and I liked the dimension that the rocks gave the soil. The plants that I was able to find seemed to be really green and healthy. From the side view, you can see that the Anubias is still in the back, even though it is mostly covered by the fern from the front view. After I decided I was really happy with the tank, I knew it was time to stock. Now, my first choice fish were not in my local fish store, unfortunately, but I'd been eyeing some sparkling gourami for a long time. The other fish I chose is a relatively beginner-friendly fish, but one I never kept and I felt like I missed out on, so now is my chance to get them. Now I'm just going to step back and let you guys enjoy the tank and watch the fish interacting with their natural environment.
Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you loved it and you thought my tank was awesome. Don't forget to check out Will's tank at Hobbyist Fishkeeper. I will of course link it so that you can check it out, because it's the matchup of the century. Okay, well, let's not be dramatic. It's the matchup of the decade. Okay, well, people probably, I've been doing YouTube for like 4 months. Matchup of the week, I would say, at least. The month, yeah, definitely. Who's doing that in January? No one. Because this is the big matchup. Fun Fishology versus the Hobbyist Fishkeeper. 5-gallon planted tank versus 5-gallon planted tank. So I am super excited to see how Will and I's tanks compare. I purposely filmed all of this before I ever checked out his tank because I wanted to have my confidence up for you guys. And please don't forget that if you liked my scape, you'll have the opportunity to vote for me, and I would really love you guys' support. It was a lot of work, and I hope that you guys love what I did, because I really wanted all of you to enjoy it and be involved and excited about planted tanks in the same way I am. I've always wanted to plant a tank like that, so win or lose, I think I still win because I get this awesome tank that I'm so happy to keep. In my short time on YouTube, this has definitely been one of the videos that I've been most excited for. I had a blast making it, and I am so glad that Will asked me to be a part of it. After some of your feedback, I did decide to make an Instagram, so please go follow that here as well. I'm super excited, and I'll be posting pictures of my planted tank and all the new things coming up, as well as updating you guys on my Facebook. Thank you so much for watching and being on this fish keeping journey with me and being a part of this competition with me. And yeah, I am so happy to have each and every one of you, as always. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. I will see all of you guys later. Bye! That's right, friends. I'm officially entering big matchup. It's not that big. Okay. Has my bra been out this whole time? Because it is the big matchup. America versus the UK. The Olympics of scaping. That was sad. I am super excited, and I will be not that excited.